Some holidays just don't feel right without pumpkin pie. But traditional pumpkin pie filling contains unhealthful ingredients such as cream and eggs. And the crust is made with flour and butter. Those are all things I prefer to avoid. I want to be able to enjoy the great flavor of a traditional pumpkin pie without consuming all those not-so-great ingredients. Fortunately, there is a way to do that. I'm going to demonstrate a raw pumpkin pie recipe that's super healthy, easy to make, and so tasty it will wow your family and friends during the Thanksgiving season. First, I'll review the graham crust that I prepared. I put pecans, dates, raisins, and a little bit of whole cane sugar into a food processor and processed it until it just began to stick together. Then I pressed it into a pie plate. The whole cane sugar and the raisins give this pie crust a deep graham filling. Now we'll make the filling. Instead of eggs, I'm going to use agar. Agar is a sea vegetable that's going to thicken our pumpkin pie filling. It's similar to gelatin, but it's vegetarian. To use agar, first you have to dissolve it in water. So I'm going to add this agar to a small pot of water. Then I'm going to go over to the stove and heat it up. I'll turn it up to a boil, then bring it right down to a simmer and whisk it constantly for about 3 minutes until it dissolves. Okay, now I've dissolved the agar and I'm going to let it cool while I prepare the rest of the filling. I'm going to use carrots instead of pumpkin in this pie for a couple of reasons. Carrots are sweeter than pumpkin when they're raw. They're also easier to use. I don't need to bake them and peel them and take out the seeds the way I would with pumpkin. But don't worry, once we add the pumpkin pie spices, you'll never know. I'm still going to call this pumpkin pie because carrot pie doesn't quite have the same ring to it. So I'll go ahead and put the carrots in the blender. Next, I'll add a few more ingredients to the blender. I have some maple syrup to sweeten the filling. For additional sweetness, I'll use some whole cane sugar. Rapadura and Sucanut are popular brands. I'll add a little bit of lemon juice, pinch of salt, and some pumpkin pie spices. Pumpkin pie spices are a blend of nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, and allspice. And I'll add some water so that the mixture can blend easily. And we'll go ahead and blend. A key ingredient in this filling is avocado. It's going to replace cream, butter, and eggs in the custard filling. It's also going to turn the bright orange of the carrots more of a pumpkin orange shade. But don't worry, you'll never know that there's avocado in the filling. I've gone ahead and mashed up some avocado, and now I'll add it to the blender. And we'll blend that up. Look at that beautiful shade of pumpkin orange that the avocado turned the filling. Now I can add my agar water mixture, which is going to thicken the filling. And we'll blend again. And now I'll pour the filling into the pie crust. And I'll smooth it out. Once I chill this pie in the refrigerator for 2 to 4 hours, it's going to get very firm and slice easily. That agar is going to firm the pie right up. Now to decorate this pie, I'm going to top it with some vanilla cashew cream. I prepared this cream by blending soaked cashews, water, and a little agave nectar in the blender. I'm going to create a lattice design on top of the pie. This cashew cream lattice is much lighter than a dough lattice, but it has the same beautiful look and a great taste. That looks great. The ingredients in this recipe may be a bit different from what you're used to, but once you taste it, you'll agree this is a holiday perfect pumpkin pie you can confidently bring to any gathering.